Welcome back to the Book Bros. I'm Winnie Book Bros. My name is Stefan. Today we're talking about Card Apprentice Daily Log by IGotStones. For a quick synopsis of this novel, this is a video game-ish type novel where the main character in the world has grimoires where there are cards that give them powers, summons, different power like super strength, super jump, all these types of things. MC's parents are dead. He gets his main grimoire from his mother. Every grimoire gets a special card, a special power that they automatically have. His is soul type of eyes that allows him to make cards. So he starts his journey with the grimoire on becoming powerful card creator and all the good revenge goody stuff. My thoughts on this novel is very disappointing. I was very disappointed with near the end of around chapter 100 of this novel. It is a great concept, good pacing at the beginning of this novel. Around chapter 80, chapters started becoming much shorter and much quicker and much more milked and drawn out. And it's just super disappointing to see the novel go that way and the author start writing that way as the pacing becomes completely messed up. Plot points and things that would take him a couple chapters earlier with good pacing is now drawn out from many chapters or done way too quickly within a very, very short couple chapters, where before that was one chapter length. So it's very disappointing to see, but I'll continue. It is what it is. For the plot, the beginning, fantastic. Like I said, around chapter 80 is when it starts getting rough, but the concept is great. Absolutely love it. The plot along the lines, after getting his grimoire, his parents taught him how to create cards. And with the special card that he gets from the grimoire from his mother, helps him create those cards. The only thing with that plot is that he knows how to create every single card at any point. It very much yada yadas the knowledge that he has in card creation and doesn't put in any work where he has to understand or even look up a recipe to create cards. He's just able to do it. So I'm giving this plot probably a 2 out of 5. These beginning chapters, pacing wise, fantastic, but later around chapter 100 it gets so hard to read. It's such a slog. Subplots, again, I read 100 chapters. The beginning chapters of the 100 chapters, 50 chapters, 60 chapters, great. Subplots are there. They're well written. He goes through them. After that, it's the same issue with everything else in this novel, or becomes of this novel. It's much shorter, much either milked, drawn out through so many chapters, or it gets just finished in seconds, which is very disappointing to see. And so, subplots don't get drawn out. I only read to 100 chapters. It was very, very hard for me to read past chapter 80, so I dropped this novel at chapter 1. For subplots, I'm going to give them a 3 out of 5. The subplots were written early, just kind of get left alone or very poorly done after chapter 80. For character development, he goes from a bully kid to getting his grimoire from his mother. He goes evil very quickly, very narcissistic, because he's able to create these cards, and with the power of the card that the grimoire gave him, he's very good. He creates almost 100%, can get it through because the card allows him to easily understand and see what is happening when card creating. But he becomes almost like a god complex very quickly. Starts getting evil tendencies very quickly after he gets a lot of money and some notoriety in the later chapters. It's just it is character development, weird character development. Nothing has gotten to the point where put him in place, put him back on track, make him a normal person, stronger, or understanding he has a very strong god complex, or creating a very strong god complex. So character development, 4 out of 5. I don't know. It's negative, very negative character development, but it's there. It's character development. Just I don't know, not my type of character development. I guess I don't like seeing that. Writing in this first 100 chapters up to chapter 60, close to the chapter 80. Fantastic pacing, great writing. It really hooked me. I loved the concept. He was doing really well, the author, until around chapter 80 when he started making the chapters slower, started milking some points, started just flying by other points. It just made it really, really hard to read. Like, you could easily skip, like, even at chapter 80. Like, I read it through, but I could skip maybe 10 chapters and miss nothing, which is not good for a novel. You wanted to read all the pages and all the chapters and not just have to skip 20 and still get the same concept or be in the middle of something, which is not great. So for writing, the first 100 chapters, I would give it a 3 out of 5. Definitely because past chapter 80, it starts getting really, really rough to read. My final thoughts? I really wanted this novel to work out. I really loved the concept. I really liked the beginning novel. I really liked where this novel was going to go. And then, just, I don't know, authors shit the bed. I don't, like, in my opinion, you shit the bed. Or they shit the bed. Chapters started getting short. I skipped a bunch to see what was kind of going on because I noticed something was starting to be weird. Chapters get shorter later on, even shorter than chapter 80 to 100. The writing gets worse. Definitely feels like he's milking these chapters for coins because he writes on web novel and gets paid on web novel. So I feel like he's definitely milking out money along this line and milking out the story. So it is disappointing to see. I definitely give this novel a 2 out of 5 for the first 100 chapters. I really like the beginning. That 80, the last 20 to 30 chapters really broke. Really disappointing. And I really wish this novel stayed the same writing. I wish the authors stayed writing the same, because I would have absolutely loved this novel. But it is what it is. Can't have every single one being good. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, leave comments and like and subscribe down below. If you like this stuff, I got more on the channel. Go check it out. If you have a web novel you want me to read, put it in the comments. I'll read 100 chapters. That is the buffer zone that I like giving a novel a chance. So go ahead and leave it down below and I'll read it, and you might see it here one day. Who knows? Thanks again, and goodbye.